Traveling for work. Some people love it, some people hate it. So in this video, I'll be talking about my work trip to Taiwan. I think it depends on where you are at your career, if you're single or if you have a family, where you travel to, and how often you do it. I enjoy it because it lets me visit and explore new places that I haven't been to. It lets me catch up with friends depending on where I go. And most importantly, it lets me get out of the office for a break in the routine and a much welcome change in scenery. Now, I haven't gone on a work trip in such a long time. The last time I traveled for work was back in 2013. But a few months ago, I got an opportunity to go to Taiwan for a work trip, and I haven't been back to Taiwan in 5 years. It was amazing going back to Taiwan again. I've always wanted to go back and visit and enjoy all the good food. 5 years ago, I didn't speak any Mandarin whatsoever. I studied for a few years, but even today, I barely speak any Mandarin at all. But I was excited to see if I improved, and I was happy to get a chance to communicate with the locals. My speaking was okay. It actually got better after 2 or 3 days in Taipei, but boy was I rusty, especially my listening. Since I've moved to Japan, I haven't spoken much Mandarin or needed to now. Now, Taipei is a very interesting place from a language perspective. Mandarin is mainly spoken here, but if my Mandarin doesn't get through, I can somehow get by with some Cantonese, Japanese, or even English. Now, this work trip wasn't like any other. I wasn't stuck at another office all day with meetings. I wasn't attending full-day conferences. I went with the team and followed a full production crew going around shooting some videos and making some great content. It started out in Taipei and we ended up going down to Kaohsiung in southern Taiwan. Now, I'm gonna go back in time to share some of my thoughts when I was in Taipei. Here I am in Taipei. It's about 6:30 at night. I'm just taking a break at the hotel. It's the second day on this work trip. I actually landed in Taipei yesterday and I wanted to film a vlog for all my thoughts about this trip and coming back to Taipei this time. I ended up not having a chance to do so because I had plans to meet up and catch up with some old colleague friends. So just when I got to the hotel, I checked in and dropped off my bags. They had already arrived. It was really nice catching up with them. They ended up taking me out to a Taiwanese style hot pot, of course with 2 soup bases, make your own sauces. We ordered a lot of foods, meats, veggies, and everything was absolutely delicious. And by the end of it, we were already quite full. So I had one request coming here to Taipei. I had to have Taiwanese shaved ice. So after hot pot, they ended up taking me to a pretty well-known and popular place nearby my hotel. When we got there, there was a lot of people, but luckily there was no lineup. Now, of course, I had to order mango. You can't go wrong ordering mango here. You almost have to when you're in Taipei. And when I got the shaved ice, it was actually quite heavy, but it was so good and satisfying. And near the end, I was so full. I was suffering, but I kept going because when you're in Taipei, you can't waste something as delicious as shaved ice here. It's just wrong. Since I can't really get this here in Tokyo, or at least I haven't found anything like this since I've moved here and I've been living here, where you can get good Taiwanese style shaved ice, ice monsters, good kakigori. Unless you guys know of any good places in Tokyo, please comment down below and let me know your recommendations. After all the work was done in Taipei, we took the bullet train in Taiwan and headed south down to Kaohsiung. Unfortunately, there wasn't any time to explore the city. There was a big event that we had to cover and film for the next day, so we headed straight down to the place where the event was being held at a luxury resort hotel just outside the city. We arrived around 7:30 p.m. We met with the team and went straight to dinner. We got back to our rooms around 11 p.m. and we had a super early start the next day at 7 a.m. I still had to pack and with no time to do anything else. But since I was only here for one night, I thought at least I can check out this awesome room and film a quick room tour. So let's go back in time again. Besides the long days following the team and crew around in the heat of Taiwan, it was actually a lot of fun. I've never done anything like this before, and by the end of it, we were all just totally beat. Since we worked through the weekend, I was super glad that it was just a short 3-hour flight back to Tokyo. I didn't actually realize how tired I was until I got back. I would love to go back to Taiwan again soon, to see friends, to have all the good food, bubble tea, shaved ice, and of course to improve my Mandarin. That's all for this video. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing for more content, or check out some of my other videos about life in Japan here. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button. And I'm curious, do you guys like traveling for work? If so, let me know why in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!